Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. I have no words. Oh, she is so selfish. Ugh. Ugh. I can't. Oh my God. I almost feel like I have wasted 14 hours of 14 episodes of this show. What the heck is going on? Really? She's just gonna take off. She transfers the job. She knows he cares about her, and she's gonna move out and not say a word. Like, surprise. By the way, she didn't show up to work. She's gone. And then he goes to look for her and finds the apartment is empty. Like, why are you so selfish? The amount of emotional immaturity I can't stand. And writers, what the heck is the point of this show? I don't get it. I don't get it. If you're trying to teach us about how an emotionally immature person looks like, there we go. Okay? Specimen 1. Oh, I am so frustrated with this show. I am so regretting investing. Who else is feeling that way? At this point, I'm like, what more are they gonna do in the next 2 episodes? What? I mean, seriously, I have no words. It's just crazy. Anyway, if you're joining me for the very first time, my name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. Today, I'm back to review The Interest of Love. We're in episode 13 and 14. And if you've been watching, you're probably frustrated like all of us are. Okay, so 13, we saw she uses her friend, co-worker, make it look like they slept together, which, by the way, I was right. Remember, I told you there's no way they slept together. He said, use me so you can get rid of your boyfriend, right? Which she does, the security guard of a boyfriend. And I have to say, I even felt sorry for him. He's there crying. He's asking her, what did I do wrong? And does she even have an answer? No. I actually loved that at the end of it all, he was just like, you, biatch, okay? Sorry, I can't cuss. Excuse my French. I was like, she is. I'm like, girl, you're just using everybody in line. And I get it. You had a hard time with your life, but that's no excuse to hurt other people because you don't know yourself or what the heck is going on. Even the rich girl, and we don't like her that much, was just like, are you serious right now? You're gonna make him break up with me and you really were not interested with him? You are gonna leave? Like, what the H is going on? Like, what is going on with this girl? What does she want is what I want to say. What do you want, girl? And if you are not ready to date anybody, why did you get involved? Security guard, the guy, Mr. High, he loves you. He will follow you everywhere. You are totally misusing him because he will just follow everywhere you go. He doesn't care. He's just going to follow anywhere. And you know that. The least you owed him is to say, look, I know you like me very much, but I'm not ready to be involved in a relationship. I'm going to take some time for myself. Like she said, I have chosen to choose happiness. Good for you. But can you have the decency to talk to people and say, look, maybe once I have gone and found my happiness and I found myself, if you're still available, we can see each other, right? Same thing with security guard. You didn't have to go lie that you cheated with your coworker to get rid of him. I mean, he had left by himself. When he failed that exam, he left. He went home. He was with his parents. He was doing a job. He quit his job. You went and got him. You only brought him here to tell him, encourage him to take a test. You believe in him. And then to break up with him, so cruel. Like, girl, you've got some issues. You need therapy. Like, no, you don't do that to human beings. I don't care if you think the security guard was pathetic or he wasn't good enough. I don't know what it was, or maybe you felt sorry for him. You owed him just an explanation. Like, I'm sorry, I never liked you. maybe I felt sorry for you and just kind of wanted to help you. Like, be honest. The guy said he loved you. Like, why couldn't you be honest and say, look, it's not working out? Okay? It wasn't meant to be. Like, break up with him so he doesn't have to sit there like, what did I do wrong? What is wrong with me? Da, 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 da. And he's crying, and then you are there crying. What are you crying when you caused all that? Not to mention in the worst way by pretending that you slept with somebody else. Oh, and then we have the rich girl having the hardest time breaking up with Mr. Ha Sang-soo. And by the way, that was so frustrating. I'm like, okay, clearly we've broken up, but they keep meeting. They're in the car, and she has to tell him how heartbroken she is, and he cries. And then she meets him in the apartment. I'm so heartbroken, and then he cries. Okay, we get it. He's guilty. He's feeling wrong for, taking you on, and clearly his heart was always with Soo-young. Okay, like, seriously, the amount of irresponsibility between her and Mr. Ha, I can't. Because the rich girl and security guard were all collateral damage. They did not need to be involved in this relationship at all. They could have gone back and forth, figuring themselves out. They did not need to pull in the rich girl and the security guard. She should have been honest with the security guard and said, I don't like you, okay? The security guard was right. You were just pitying me, okay? You felt pity for me, and that's why you're trying to help me and act like you love me, okay? And then rich girl, Mr. Ha should have been like, look, I'm not ready, okay? My heart's still with somebody else. Let's not do this, okay? Because he always said, I'm not in 100%. And he is rich girl hoping I can change him, right? I can see where she was going with that. On the other hand, she also saw the handwriting on the wall, but kept on thinking, I can change his mind, I can change him. If only I love him, then maybe he'll love me back. No, okay? It's been like, you should have walked away. Even her mother said to her, where is your pride? He broke up with you? Why do you keep following him? Like, have some pride, girl. I mean, even your mother is like, girl, did you not forget that you are the rich girl and you're pretty and you look good? If he doesn't want you, move on. Like, what is going on, right? Just, frustrating, okay? And her, just, I don't get it. Okay, you transfer the job and then you go see your parents and say you're tired and you want to move out of town. And the parents move out of town. So now, is that where she's gone? She's gonna follow them back to their hometown? Is that where she's gone? But you also leave nobody with no word, just walk away. And when she met with Mr. Ha at that same restaurant, right? That same restaurant where they were supposed to meet the first time, and he hesitated. She said he hesitated. I'm like, what is wrong with hesitating? Maybe he was taking into account the fact that I'm about to embark on something very serious, which he was, because she asked him, what were you going to tell me that day when we were supposed to meet? And he said, I was going to tell you I love you, or like you, and I want to go out with you. But girl, you didn't get the chance because you got all sensitive that he hesitated and left. Okay? Can you imagine if that had happened? The security guard and the rich girl would not have been hurt because of your crazy nonsense of not knowing who you are. If anything, the moral of the story is know who you are and please say what you want. Don't sit there all confused with that look like she does. Everybody's like, I hate you. And she's got like, like that look of like just flat effect on her face. People can say they love you or hate you and you just get the same face. Like they're walking. It's so romantic. They go on the to eat. And then they walk up the hill. And then they go to this like, I don't know, look like a coffee shop. They're looking at this wall and they're talking so romantic. And I'm thinking, you're doing a lot of talking with no meaning. Like at what point do you ask, are we now, since we've kind of broken up with both, he broke up with the rich girl and you broke up with the security guard. So are we now back together? No, they don't talk about that. They're talking about the wall and I don't know, what do you think the people who came with this, coffee shop or whatever that is were in love? I'm like, what? No, I need the answer asked. Are we now together now that we are both single? No, none of that happened. And then the next day, she's like, deuces, I'm out of here. Without a goodbye. And she knows how he feels about her. I'm like, she is so selfish. She is so selfish and emotionally immature. And I can't take it. And I'm like, I don't even know how this ends. I bet you if it ends with, oh, she went and found herself, now she's happy, she's in the village with her parents and really not interested in dating Mr. Har, and he's gonna be sitting there like this, all depressed, is the ending of this show, I'm gonna scream. I cannot believe we've been wasting our time. What is the point? Writers, what the heck is the point of this? Somebody please tell me in the comment section, what are we watching? What is the point of this? Loving, frustrating people who care and love about you? Like, be your authentic self. Oh, and by the way, the coworker who she was supposed to have slept with, used to love the rich girl. I love that finally the rich girl found out, like, look, the reason why he broke up with you is because your dad had me come and talk to him and say, you cannot date her. Because why? Because I guess his dad was an ex-con. Why do they have to make son suffer for the sins of the father? I was like, so unfair. That's the reason why you had them break off. And they look like they kind of loved each other. I mean, she was very hurt, right? This show, like, what is the point? Go hurt people, I guess is the point. Okay? Emotional immaturity, selfishness. I don't know. At this point, I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do at 15 and 16 to like save this, train wreck of a show. I don't know, but I'm so disappointed. That was 13 and 14. I'm like, huh? I thought for sure there would be some sort of redemption. Like, okay, I was immature. I see how by me not talking about my feelings and not knowing myself, so and so have been hurt. Now let me make, I have grown from this. Let me now redeem myself, right? Go to the security guard and say, you know what, I hurt you. I used you. I felt pity for you and I'm sorry, okay? I shouldn't have done that to you, okay? Rich girl, I know how much you always liked Sang-soo and I knew he liked me and I just, made it hard because I did not know what I wanted, okay? Mr. Ha, I know you really like me and you're ready to go there, but I'm not ready. Like, where are we gonna get this in 15 and 16? Or I bet you, I feel like it's gonna probably end with like, she found herself, she's happy now, but everybody else, deuces, sorry that you're involved in an emotional mess because I did not know myself and all of you just became just collateral damage. I am so tired and frustrated and over it. But as usual, please let me know in the comment section. Tell me what you're seeing that I'm not seeing, but at this point, I'm just like, did we just waste our time? Did we just waste our time watching this? Because I don't know. Here's to hoping at 15 and 16, they'll surprise us and we'll be like, okay, maybe she finally like redeemed herself. But right now, I do not like her, okay? I even now don't like her more than the rich girl and I could not stand that rich girl. But even at least the rich girl knew what she wanted and tried and went for it, although it didn't work out. I can respect that. Same thing with security guard. He always loved her. He tried it. Mr. Ha, same thing. He loved her, showed her who he was and his feelings. What is going on? I mean, she doesn't even get along with her parents. I guess I don't know what to expect. Anyway, I'm done with my rant. Thank you so much for joining me. Please let me know in the comment section what you thought about this. As usual, if you do like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help support my channel. Please join me next week. We watch 15 and 16 to see if she redeems herself or if we're wasting our time, right? I guess sometimes it happens. You guys remember for 25-21? Remember that show? Ugh, I think we all still have PTSD from that. The way that show ended, I'm feeling like this is probably going that direction. Oh, I'm so tired. No, so frustrating. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. See you next time. Deuces.